Before we start this video, thank you to the members of both of the channels. To Scruffy, and let's just watch. Let's see how Thomas does on this layout here. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's going in my next video. The brand new merch is so bad, it keeps giving me content. Look how bad this is. Are we serious? How is it struggling? It's at the top of the viaduct. No way. No way. It's still struggling.
Apart from all the new toys and the new TV series that are coming out soon.
Ah, man, I live for times like these. Brand new Thomas merchandise failing, all the Mattel Thomas, CGI garbage glazers all being upset and sad. I live for times like these. I love times like these. These times make me happy because brand new merchandise, all CGI garbage for the last, decade plus of slop, awful toys, and now we have a brand new reboot with more toys that all of the fans are suddenly glazing, and it's all releasing broken, not working factory errors such as broken magnets or just backwards magnets like on this Percy right here, or just motorized engines not even working, not being compatible with the sets arriving with warped pieces, broken pieces, play features, mechanisms that don't work right off rip. For example, like Bell Station not working, not flipping around, the cranky set not working. It's a beautiful time. So as we can see in this video, we really need to get rid of the plastic engines, and we got to get rid of the motorized. In a second here in this video, you will see me try and run Thomas, and Thomas will simply not work on the viaduct here. And it goes back to my previous videos. We really need to get rid of the motorized completely. We just need to focus on die-cast metal engines, die-cast metal rolling stock, coaches, tankers, troublesome trucks, all the engines, Donald Douglas, get all those characters in the metal line. And then we need to get all brand new track, because there's no reason to have this track supporting metal engines, because this track has the grooves in it designed for motorized wheels. So we really need all brand new track now, because the motorized is a failure. I would be shocked if Mattel keeps motorized around for, I don't know, any longer than a couple more years. The quality keeps getting worse and worse. So if they want to get even cheaper sooner or later, like in the next couple of years, what are they going to take away from? Because the motors are already as bad as they can be. They tried a brand new coupling system and brand new, start and stop system. I do like the buttons. I love the magnets. The problem is Mattel gave us garbage magnets. They gave us cheap, not strong magnets. We need magnets like in Thomas Wooden Railway from 1992 to 2016. We need those types of magnets because they are very strong and they work great. But the cheap magnets that Mattel put on these motorized and metal engines are not the answer. So, they've tried a new coupling system. They tried a new push and start and stop system. They downgraded the motors to the worst they have ever been in the history of Thomas Motorized. They gave us a whole new track system where there's only one type of curved track, one type of straight track, one type of switch, and only two types of ascending pieces. That's pretty much it. That's what this line is. They've made it so bare bones, but the quality is still such garbage. I don't know how they made that possible. They got all new factories for the brand new items as well. Nothing is being made in China anymore. It's being made in Vietnam and Thailand. Thailand is making the metal engines. Vietnam is making the motorized engines. And so, what's next? Like, what is next? Because unless they improve the motors and give us, AA batteries or C batteries, the motorized engines will forever suck. But that also doesn't fix the garbage that they're putting in these sets. Tender engines are not compatible with the motorized sets, with the play features of metal or diecast sets as well. So tender engines are just left out of the equation completely for all play features on any set. It makes no sense. So I would love for them. Oh, by the way, you see Thomas getting stuck right here. Just stuck on the hill. Cannot get up. He's only pulling Scruffy, the yellow troublesome truck, and Toad. And he can't get up. You see it right there. Someone said it's because the wheel set was put on backwards. I don't really know what that means. All I see is a Thomas not able to get up the hill. And if you do have to open them up and like flip around the wheel set to fix a factory error, parents are not going to know how to do that. Parents and kids are not going to know how to fix these engines. You can see my Thomas stalling on the hill, getting stuck, shaking back and forth for like 5 minutes of real time. If I left Thomas like this and left my area and came back like 12 hours later, he would still be stuck on the hill. He would still be stuck. So I don't really know where Mattel goes from here. I think, honestly, what I think they will do is they're just going to continue to produce both of these merchandise lines. They're just going to continue to produce slop and garbage that doesn't work out of the packaging. So I think from now on, sadly, for the rest of this reboot, for sure, for the rest of this reboot, until this reboot fails, we will be stuck with metal and motorized and the same garbage track system and the same trash play features in all of these sets. Bell Station, Tidmouth Shed set sucks, and the Cranky set sucks. I don't have any of those anymore because they're awful. I never want to buy them again. You also can't even take them apart because the pieces snap and break and they're so just cheap. Like if you go and try and take apart your Bell Station or Brendan Dock set, it's nearly impossible. Same with Tidmouth Sheds. I've already covered videos of where people are breaking the items in their sets because they just snap and you can't take it apart. Like, we really need just a complete overhaul of the Thomas merchandise line already, and the TV show is not even out yet because they just rushed this crap out. It's bare bones, yet still lacking of any quality. Some of the stuff looks better. It's painted better. The designs are better, like visually, but that doesn't translate to how the actual toy works. And the sets, the track, the engines, the motors, everything, the play features, the destinations. Just because something looks good doesn't mean it's an actual good toy. So I feel like we went from better performance, awful look, to now better look, unexcusably bad performance. I mean, motorized failed. It's just objectively true. Objectively true, the brand new line failed. And we still have like another 2 waves for each line to come out, metal and motorized. Rosie, Diesel, Emily. And then we have all this 3rd wave of metal engines, Duck, Rheneas, Bill. This is insane. I cannot wait to get Rosie, Emily, and Diesel, and they're just not going to work out of the box. And rightfully so. This merchandise sucks.